What's up guys, Carlos Eco Fishing Shop. Today we're out here on the water. Beautiful day. But today's the day we're gonna bring you an overview of my AP136. Let's get this thing loaded, get up on top of the ramp, and let's get into it. So we made it back up here on top of the ramp. We got it loaded on the trailer. Now for the moment everybody's been waiting for. Let's go check out my AP136. We'll just start at the front and we'll work our way back. We have Yak Power, the navigation lights. All of that wiring is ran through your hole. And we'll get to where it ties in at here in a little bit. You've got your Minn Kota 45-pound thrust, spot lock trolling motor, all of that good stuff. A lot of people have been asking me, did I drill holes in this boat for the wiring? No. The Autopilots come with the factory mounts, or the through hole kits, and I just utilized those and ran my wiring. The graph that I run, I've also got a bunch of questions on that. I run a Garmin 93SV UHD. I run a pretty simple boat, folks. A lot of people think I have a complicated rig, but I do not. It's pretty simple. I have a Navarre kayak handle, YakAttack LockNLoad mount. Sometimes I take side shots off of that. There is my control panel for my Yak Power system, which looks like that up. So, one, I have 12-volt power. It goes in a tank well. I'll show you guys in a little bit. You got your bow, midsection, or midship, and your stern. So on my lights, I have two right there that shine towards the front of the deck. And then I also, let me move this. I also put two here that shine in the back tank well. You have your bow lights, navigation. Those things are sweet. Yak Power stuff is high quality. That's where all the action goes down. YakAttack PanFish Pro camera mount. I have it wired, and there is the 12-volt plug. Super easy install. Bought it on Amazon. I think it was like 10 bucks. And then there is your stern light. It actually has another piece too. You can extend it up if you would like, but I kind of like it shorter like that because it's your rods don't hit it as much when you're casting. You don't have to worry about it as much. Let's go ahead and turn that system off. Yeah, I use these speed bags for baits. A lot of people have asked me about my crate. This is a Wilderness Systems crate. It's so far, I've had it pretty much since I bought this boat, and it's been great. I keep gloves, just a bunch of, you know, junk, honestly. Everybody has a junk drawer on their boat. This one's mine. And then I am able to fit 5 3700s, and then I also have a 3600 box, as well as some fishing line. That's plenty of tackle, if you ask me. All right, a lot of people have also asked me about how do I keep the fish like in the water. A lot of people, if you watch fishing videos, you'll hear me say, let's put them in the live well. Well, this is what I use. These are made by Cal Coast. They're donkey leashes. Those things work great. I've never had a problem, you know, keeping a fish in the water on those things. I've got a cooler. It's Texas. It's extremely hot, so you always got to have water with you. This is probably the most asked about question on my boat, is the horizontal rod holder. Yes, it works great. Would I trade it for anything else? Probably not. I would probably never fish with my rods vertical ever again behind me. I'll link that in the description below. All right, let's keep moving here. Let's check out all the power situation. Also, so you see it's built for it has 4 slots, but I have 6 rods in it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I have 7. I got 2 on my deck, and then 5 in the rack. So yeah. So you can hold. I've had 8 rods in this thing. I just lay them back and forth. You know, lay your reels opposite of one another. And I'm sorry for the cicadas. Some people may call them cicadas. Where I'm from, we call them locusts. But those things are screaming, and there's no getting past them. I'm going to try to edit that out, though. So there's the powering system. I have a Amped Outdoors 18 amp hour lithium battery that runs my graph. This is just a lead acid 18 amp hour battery, and it runs the Yak Power system. That is, let me see if I can get this in there. It's right there. It's all velcroed in. Everything's wired together. Man, I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to see that. And then there's the battery the battery box that comes factory from Old Town. Let's keep moving. A lot of people have asked me about the sack. That's a YacSack made by YacGear. That thing works great. I love that thing. Of course, I have my Ketch board. I always just prop it up under that pedal. Also, some people may not know, but you can steer your rudder with your foot pedals. I'm pretty sure I've gotten a lot of questions about that, which my rudder's stowed right now, so they won't move. But yeah. But yes, you can steer with that, and you can also steer with the motor. This boat is 13.5 foot long. I think empty it weighs 136 pounds. That it's not right. I think it might be 132 or something like that. I can get the right information and link it in the description. Right here, this is a spot. It comes from the factory for power pole. I do not have one. Maybe in the future. But as of now, I mean, with spot lock, I haven't really seen a need for one. But other than that, I mean, that's it. This is a YakAttack graph mount. I use a lot of YakAttack products. They make great stuff. This is a YakAttack cup. I think this cup is made by Railblazer. And let me show you why I use YakAttack, the LockNLoad. So this button right here, you can push it and twist any of your accessories and it will not come off. And then when you get ready to take it off, well, hold on, that was a total fail. It got in a jam. But you just flip that out, boom, it's on. So now, okay, so I want to pull my camera mount here and I want to take a picture off the side of the boat. Pop it down, clip it, done. It's not going anywhere. Lay it down, get your angle, whatever you need to do. Right now it's being stubborn, which makes me look like a fool. Just kidding. But yes, so I have multiple different mounts that I use. And then, so the way I rigged this 12 volt power, I rigged it right in the center, because sometimes depending on what side of the boat I fish off of, I may have the camera here, or I have one back here, so I can change my sides. That way I'm not standing in the way, or all of that good stuff. But yes, that is my Autopilot 136. I know some of you guys may have thought that it was pretty complicated, but it's very much simple. Very simple rig, yet effective. Old Town completely knocked it out of the park when they built this thing. It's an absolute battleship. I mean, there's no other way that I can explain it other than it's an absolute tank. It has, so depending on if you want your graph on the left side or the right side, it has a port on both sides. Behind your motor is where your transducer, here, let's pull this thing out. Let me show you guys how easy this is. So you just take it, it's gonna be kind of hard one-handed, push that, pull your motor out, which I still have it connected right there. Oh, yes, that's it. So that right there is where your transducer mounts, behind your motor bracket. Very simple. Factory mounting location, right behind the keel. Speaking of keel, a lot of people have also asked me what kind of keel guard I use. That is a one objective keel guard. I've had it on there for several months, and that thing is an absolute warrior. I do not take it easy. Hold on. Put that motor back in. I'm not easy on it, and that thing is an absolute hoss. Works. So all in all, guys, I've got 6 months now on this boat, and as far as negatives goes, I don't really have any. You know, some people complain that the water, or the cup holders get water in them. Well, I mean, and I guess some people, yes, that would be a problem. Is it a problem to me? No. I mean, I'm sitting on water. Things are gonna get wet, you know. Also, some people say that on the deck there's a little bit of water that accumulates in front of your seat. Doesn't bother me. Also, I don't really seem to have a problem with it. Like, I don't usually have an issue with water getting up there. I do keep all my scupper plugs plugged off though. But I've had this boat in some serious conditions. I've had it in 3.5 foot waves, 40 mile an hour wind, and this thing is an absolute battleship. I can't say enough about it. I really can't. If you're on the fence, I'm a big guy. I'm 5'10", 245 pounds. I stand 99.9% of the time. That 0.01% is when I'm making a run across the lake, etc. I've never felt, even in chop, I mean, I always stand. I do not sit and fish. The stability on this thing is rock solid. So no one should ever have that question, ever. Excuse me. But other than that, guys, I mean, I do keep a simple boat. It's not, it looks, I guess it, in a way, if you look at it, it looks complicated. It's really not. It's a pretty simple rig. It's a great rig. And other than that, I mean, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments, or rigging tips, etc. I'm going to leave all the links to everything that I use on here in the description. If you like these kind of things, let us know. Click that like button, subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.